Guys, I'm super excited. I'm going to look at one of my dream cars that I've wanted as long as I can remember, other than my Barracuda and a 71 Cuda. I'm going to look at a 66 Plymouth Satellite two-door. I found it on Facebook Marketplace. The car looked pretty complete. It's got the motor, transmission, interior, all the trim inside and out is all there. Also a update on the D100 or D250 that I had that was going to Hemi swap. The Polara and the Power Wagon, all three of those vehicles are sold. So those aren't going to be on the channel anymore. This is going to be my new baby. This is going to be my new project. So I'm going to have the Cuda and hopefully the Satellite. I'm currently in my brother's Jeep driving it there now to go look at it because I twisted the drive shaft in the Cummins. It's too much torque, I guess, from that new billet turbo I put on there, and trying to send it too much. So I'll try and get some footage when I'm there looking at the car, and then I'll let you guys know what happens. Well, I'm half a mile away and just got here. I'm literally going down a dirt road in between two fields. So it should be interesting. I'm curious to see if he's got any other cars down here.
I was telling him that I knew was going to get it. He had just bought one, and still got to have it painted. He paid $12,000 for it. And his ain't got the console and yeah, regular.
Well, guys, here it is. I bought it. I knew I was gonna buy it. The second I went to go look at it, I didn't question the price. I have never found another one for the price that he was asking for. I mean, in this condition, obviously it has to be restored, but it is a very solid car. Usually the fenders will rot out up there and back here behind the wheel, behind the front tire, but I mean, you can look under here and see, you know, obviously there's going to be surface rust. The car is 50 some years old, but if you look at the frame rails, they are bone solid. Even up by where the bumper bolts to the frame, that's all solid. Shock towers, I mean, everything on this car is super solid. See, they usually rot out around the torsion bar. Actually, the only sheet metal work that this car needs is right here on pretty much almost every single old Mopar, right behind the back tire on the quarter panel. But I didn't even know this rust was here because this is a sport Satellite, so it's got all the trim and everything on it. There is a piece of trim that goes right over the top. You can see the line of where the trim was sitting at. So with that trim on here, you couldn't even see the rust. So there's that. Like I said, I didn't really say much in the video when I was looking at it because I was just speechless being able to afford this car and finding it. But the inside, obviously, like I said before, everything's got to be redone. But if you look under here, I mean, there's a lot of, you know, stuff from the carpet or whatever and surface rust, but it's all there, it's all solid. We have also, because it is a sports Satellite, it has the console and everything. You can see the red, white, and blue badge right there. That's sports Satellite. It is a 318 car, but I did not realize it until I was looking at it closer. If you look down here at the harmonic balancer, see that counterweight? This is a 360. Somebody put a 360 in this car at some point. I'm not sure why it's torn apart right now. My guess would be probably a head gasket on the driver's side because it's gone and the passenger side one is still there. I have no idea, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this motor yet. I might just keep it and rebuild it. I mean, I've got 340 that I could put in it. That's also got to be built. It's just a bare block. I've got another 90 over 318, but my ultimate goal for this car, I really want to put a 426 Hemi in it. I think this would be a perfect car to do it. Also, at some point, along with putting one in this car, I really would love to put a Hemi in my Barracuda. I got the Hemi hood, so I have to put a Hemi in it. I don't understand why I get so much trash from people if I go to car shows or whatever, like diehard Mopar people. I'm a diehard Mopar person, but they're saying all this stuff that I shouldn't have the hood on there because it's not a 68. I get it, it's not a 68 and it's not a Hemi car either, but I need the hood because I have a Super Victor intake on it, and you can see the air cleaner is touching the underside of the scoop, so there's no way that a factory hood would ever fit on there. I forgot to mention the other reason why I haven't uploaded a video in a few weeks was because of this car. I've been trying to work the deal out with the guy, trying to get in touch with him, trying to work out a date to go look at it, because my work schedule, I work nights and he works during the day, so it was kind of hard to find a time where we were both available. But anyways, guys, I'm super stoked. And like I said, I even now I'm kind of rambling just looking at it again. I mean, this is one of my dream cars, and I just can't believe at 22 years old that I have one. Like I said, for the motor, I would really love to put a Hemi in it, a 426 Hemi. But if I do that, it'll probably be a while. I mean, the actual components for the engine, like the pistons, the rods, cams, and you know, everything like that are not too terribly expensive, and they're not much more expensive than they were for the Cuda. The only super expensive part about those motors are the valve train, like the rocker arms, the cylinder heads, and the engine blocks are the main super expensive and super hard to find parts. So I'm going to be piecing it together. It's going to be a project for sure, but this car is not going anywhere anytime soon. So drop a comment and let me know what you guys would like to see on this car, or any suggestions on parts, where I can find parts, whatever. The only thing actually that is missing on this is the driver headlight bezel. Everything else, like I said, is there. It's a complete car. I don't know if you see in the back, I was a little concerned when I got there that the tail panel was not going to be there because it was not on the trunk, but it is here. It was inside the car, and it is in amazing shape. It just needs to be cleaned up and polished a little bit. Maybe repaint the center of it. You see the paint's rubbed off there, but it is definitely in really good shape. The car, also, I bought it from the original owner. It also had the CertiCard. If you're a Mopar guy, you know that there's a little plastic pouch on the radiator support, on the core support, and it has printed on it. It's an aluminum tag, and it says the original date that the car was purchased and the original owner that purchased the car, and it matched the title and everything, so I knew it was all legit. All the numbers matched and everything. Actually, I don't know what goes here. That's weird. I never noticed that until now. But yeah, like I said, super excited. Let me know what you guys would like to see, and like I said before, if you know anybody selling Hemi stuff, definitely drop a comment. I would love to know where to find some. So thanks for watching.